Hi everyone, this is Gary from Biohackers Lab, and this is my day 7 carnivore diet experiment update. I can't believe it's been a week. Time flies, and a week of eating this way also too. Yeah, I must admit, surreal to think I haven't eaten any vegetables or fruit, nuts, nothing in a week now. It's just literally been meat, just meat only for one whole week so far. Um, yeah, amazing to think how there's people who've done this for years or decades now too, where they've only ever eaten meat. So, how am I finding things? I've been asked. Energy levels are the same. No big slumps I'm noticing at this stage, but and I guess there shouldn't be any. But as long as you eat enough, that's the biggest thing. With any diet, anything that you eat, food is energy, so you need to make sure you have enough energy from what you're eating, and it looks like I'm getting that. The weight wise, it's staying stable now at the 195 pounds or around that 88.6, 88.5 kilogram mark. So looks like I lost maybe some initial water weight, and it's just stayed there, which is a good sign for me. I like that. Um, the meat thing, the biggest thing I've noticed is, well, I had this morning we ran out of meat. So in yesterday's update, when I was outside of the park, I mentioned that we went to the butcher's and we bought a lot of meat, 20 kilograms, and that's just for me. So, but we're only picking up the order tomorrow, so I haven't got that. So I ran out of bacon, and my local village shop, because I live in a bit of a rural area, the only thing they had left was some sausages, and these are Welsh Dragon sausages. So you may or may not know what they are, but they're hot, spicy things. And yeah, so I ate a whole packet of those, which was 450 grams of sausages, and that made me feel really full today. But I'm actually just going to finish a bit more food now. I'm finding I'm not able to do at this stage. I'm not able to do the big feast as some people do, where they, like Dr. Sean Baker says, he might only eat one meal a day and he'll eat a big meal or two. I can't do that. I'm finding I need to eat meals throughout the day because I'll feel like I did today with the sausage example. And yeah, sausages are the best to me because they've got other things in there, but means to an end. And like if I had to eat one meal a day, that 450 grams made me full, but 450 grams wouldn't be enough for me in a day. I don't think. Well, I shouldn't. That's not enough food for me. So I do need to eat my meals throughout the day is a big thing I'm finding. And then again, that the sort of the sauce factor. So I have tonight was lamb, rolled lamb with some of the sauce from the roasting of the lamb, the cooking of the lamb, and it's so succulent and nice with that sauce, call it meat sauce, meat fluids that come from the cooking process. It just takes the enjoyment of eating it to a whole new level. Compared to the silverside beef, which we slow cooked, and that can be very dry. And to try eat a kilogram of just dry silverside beef, it's not the most pleasant. And that's why I think people like the succulent sirloins and the rumps, because they've got a bit more fat, they're a bit more juicy, a bit more palatable. So that's the biggest thing I'm learning from this. But otherwise good. I just did my bloods. So 5.1 for the glucose. I'm just trying to think of what that is in milligrams per deciliter. I think that's in the 80s. And then I actually had some ketones again today, so zero point 0.1 millimolar. So that's the second time in this week that I've had that. Again, remember I did that naughty bit where I had a small bottle of beer and I did knock myself out the next day, and I'm back again. So yes, I'm not going to be naughty. I'm not going to do that again because I want to see, does this stay or is this a natural thing too that's just going to come in and out? And if I can get my ketonics working, I think it must be the Bluetooth on this phone that's not syncing up properly with the device, but I'm really interested to see that because when I spoke to Michelle Lundell from Ketonics, he was mentioning how when your body's in a fat adapted state too, and it's theorized that maybe people on a carnivore diet could be like that you could be efficient at burning the beta-hydroxybutyrate, the ketones that are in the blood, and so you won't have a high ketone level in your blood test, but you'll be blowing acetone through into the ketonics, and you'll have breath ketones, which will still show you're in a state of ketosis. So the goal is not to be ketosis, but this is just always interesting because I've come from that world of learning more about fat adaptation first and ketosis first. So I'm interested to see about the carnivore diet and ketosis, and if there is a relationship. But I'll keep you up to date on that. So now that I'm back there with a little bit of ketones again in my blood, I'll be interested to see and if I can get that ketonics to sync with the phone. I'm enjoying the comments on YouTube. Thank you for people who are watching that too on YouTube, because I'm posting these videos on Facebook and on the YouTube channel. And there's a whole bunch of photos I have to update on Instagram. I haven't had the time. There's going to be a lot of photos if you follow me on Instagram that are going to come up pretty soon, with all my meals and everything. But if you are again following the diet, I'd love to know, do you have a favorite cut of meat? Is there something particularly you enjoy the most? Please leave a comment below. Otherwise, catch me again tomorrow for my next update. Bye guys.